It's been really impressive to watch the Buffalo Medical Campus grow and grow over the years. And this week's City Shaper takes us inside the first new building that went up there 16 years ago.
2 on your sides, Kelly Dudzik reports how the research team this City Shaper is a part of is making important scientific discoveries right here in Buffalo.
This week's City Shaper is helping to make important medical research happen in this building on the medical campus.
My name is Jill Szczesek, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Hauptmann Woodward Medical Research Institute, and I grew up in Buffalo.
Jill Szczesek worked in higher education, got her PhD, and has been at HWI for a decade. It's a Buffalo-based research institute where scientists focus on making discoveries in structural biology.
So they look at the machines in our cells that basically keep things functioning. And what they ultimately try to do is determine what those machines look like. It's helpful for them to understand what they look like, because when they are curious as to things are functioning properly or things are causing a disease state, the shape of those machines tell them how they're functioning.
That helps researchers figure out how to come up with new drugs to potentially treat all sorts of diseases.
What's a typical day like for you here?
It's very unpredictable, and we do a substantial number of different things, which is one of the reasons that the environment is so stimulating. I could be meeting with our research teams to try and find them some resources that they need one minute, and then addressing a building issue at the next moment.
The latest big project Jill's working on involves a cryo-electron microscope. She says it'll speed up the process to discover new drugs.
When you say to somebody that it would have taken a decade from start to finish, that they can actually investigate something that they're researching and maybe have results in 18 months, it's game-changing.
The hope is that it will attract research talent and pharmaceutical companies to Western New York. It's also part of a pilot program for energy storage with lithium storage devices made locally. And while we celebrate women who are city shapers, Jill points out close to half of HWI's researchers are women, and 75% of their executives are too.
Structural biology has always been very receptive to women in the STEM disciplines, which is actually also something I think we're very proud of. And we actually have a good number of women leading research teams here right now.
In Buffalo, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
Those are great stats right there.
No doubt.
I love that.
I think there's so much happening here that we don't realize, especially at the medical campus.
Yeah, and that's something that I don't understand at all, so it's fascinating to watch. Yeah, I love that. So
No
good.
doubt.